4, 3, 2, I let one go.
He's the pound-for-pound king. What a shot! This fight is over. Amir Khan, he's coming straight at him.
This young man is dangerous.
This thing's gonna end in no time.
Where the sun's going?
Boxing, Madison Square Garden.
The World Welterweight Championship, Crawford versus Khan, Saturday, April 20th, live on pay-per-view.
It's $70. Are you buying? I mean, obviously you can't count me. And you know, fans are not going to take too kindly to this. This is on Fight TV, by the way. Well, fight.tv. Link right down below in the description box. My video is supposed to be on here. 14 days, 7 hours, 10 minutes, 32 seconds, and counting down. I'm TstreeT Controversy. This is TstreeT Controversy Live with FightView360.com. The undercard is phenomenal. Shakur Stevenson versus Christopher Diaz. Teofimo Lopez versus Edis Tatley. Felix Verdejo. But it's not $74.99. It's not 70. You know, it's not $75. It's not $85. It's not $100. It's a little bit cheaper. They can technically, legally say, well, you know, our pay-per-views don't cost as much as Fox. Our pay-per-views don't cost as much as Showtime. But unless, see, this is one of those fights where people are going to probably be like, damn, I should have brought that in hindsight. Because what if Khan don't get knocked out? He's got the beard now. You know, what if he don't get knocked out? What if it goes the distance? When have we ever seen Khan in a big fight that goes the distance? I'm talking about in this era that, you know, like he's... Listen, what if he don't get knocked out? That's the selling point to me. How many pay-per-view buyers do you think this fight's going to do? They do have a countdown show that's taking place. I believe it is the 14th next Sunday. It's called Countdown to Crawford versus Khan. It's going to be on ESPN Plus and ESPN2, I believe. I'm going to do a preview for it as soon as they do a preview so I can talk about it. I can get the official details. So they are doing some stuff. The promos are stepping up. As you can see, they have a lot of more promos around, but it's just nothing really, you know, unless you go to the BT Sport page. For example, let's go over to BT Sport Boxing, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Over on BT Sport Boxing YouTube page, they have a lot of nice content. BT Sport Boxing. They have a lot of nice content over here. Like they have a whole Amir Khan documentary. You know?
Star of British boxing.
So much has happened in my career, in my life.
Remember, this is his first title shot at 147 pounds. You know, he's been up there for quite some time and hasn't fought for a belt. You know, it seems as though he's taking this fight. I'm not going to say it seems. He is looking like he is taking this fight really, really seriously, as he should. Because there's still some fans that are like, yo, you fucking going to get knocked out by Terence Crawford when you could have fought, you know, Kell Brook and possibly got knocked out. But I can dig it. You know, I can't be mad at him for pursuing a, he's with Virgil Hunter again, by the way. I can't be mad at him for pursuing, you know, a title shot. That's why I'm like, I'm giving him a pass, and he's right. It's looking like that, like even if he was to lose, to get brutally knocked the fuck out by Terence Crawford, that Khan versus Kell Brook is still a big fight. It's still significant. Not a super, super big fight, but it's still a fight where it's like, okay, fans are going to really, really want to see it. And then what if he beats Terence Crawford? Khan does have the hand speed. He does have the skills. But what happens when Terence Crawford figures him out, or when the inevitable happens and he switches southpaw? You know? You think he's going to wear the beard into the ring? I think he should go in there with the beard. I think he should wear the beard in the ring.
Against and never wanted him to take. We were doing extremely well before that happened. He had had 2 big wins with Collazo and Devin Alexander, and I felt he was ready for a Danny Garcia rematch or Sean Porter. He was on a roll. Unfortunately, took that fight, and it set him back 2 years.
Virgil didn't want me to take the fight, but I said, look, Virgil, I'm taking this fight. I want this fight. And he's like, look, but you can get hurt. It can do you a lot of harm. I was like, look, I don't care. End of the day, I want this fight, and then we decided to take it.
You have to have some sort of margin for error. and he had none. They wouldn't make any concessions. It was a fight that called for him to fight above his head against a guy who had all the advantages. We had none. And in a fight of that magnitude, you want to have some sort of advantages going your way. All we had was speed and the ability to box, which he proved until he made a mistake.
I could see that when I was hitting him,
My bad. I was saying this is what we're going to go do. What do you say we go back down memory lane and we do a film study on all Amir Khan big fights and Terence Crawford's? But on Patreon. We can't do it on here. I'm hyped. We're going to be giving this fight the full treatment, covering the press conferences. We're going to be doing many streams. We're going to be doing the post-fight stuff, everything. It's going to be so lit. So lit. I'm going to be out there for the weigh-in. I'm TstreeT Controversy. This is TstreeT Controversy Live with FightView360.com. Please visit our merch store. Link right down below in the description box. Please subscribe.